Have you ever found yourself texting her, calling her, or trying to get her attention, only to feel ignored? You sit there, heart racing, mind spinning, wondering, why isn't she responding? What did I do wrong? Today I'm going to share with you something most people never talk about: how to respond when a woman ignores you, and how ancient Stoic wisdom from Marcus Aurelius can completely change the way you handle it. And before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe and watch this full video, because the insights today could transform your love life forever. Now, let's begin. Introduction. Most men, when ignored, panic. They overthink, they text too much, they seek validation, and they lose themselves in the process. But Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, teaches us that your value, your peace, and your power never lie in someone else's attention. The way she reacts or doesn't react is outside your control. Your power lies entirely in how you respond. Let me tell you a story. A friend of mine, let's call him Adam, was completely head over heels for a woman he had been seeing. He texted her constantly, tried to impress her at every opportunity, and when she didn't reply immediately, he spiraled into anxiety. One day he decided to change his approach. Instead of chasing her attention, he decided to live fully according to principles of Stoicism, focusing on himself, his purpose, and his calmness. Within weeks, not only did he feel more confident, but her interest returned naturally, not because he chased it, but because he embodied a calm, grounded and attractive energy. This is exactly what Marcus Aurelius would have advised. And today I'll break down 10 suggestions inspired by him that will teach you how to act when a woman ignores you, so you stay calm, composed, and irresistible without losing your dignity. 1. Control what you can, your own mind. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Imagine a woman ignoring your texts. You can't control her response, but you can control your thoughts and reactions. Instead of overthinking, imagine standing in a calm, serene lake. External ripples, like her ignoring you, don't disturb your inner peace. Story time. John, another friend, was ignored after asking someone out. His instinct was to send a flurry of messages, but he paused, took a deep breath, and reminded himself, her actions are not a reflection of my worth. By controlling his reaction, he stayed composed, and the next time he interacted, it was with confidence, not desperation. The lesson: your mind is your fortress. Guard it, because when your mind is calm, you act like a magnet, not a chaser. 2. Accept reality without complaint. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about accepting the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. Accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? If she ignores you, accept it without judgment. Complaining or obsessing changes nothing. Acceptance changes everything. Picture this: you walk into a room expecting applause, but no one claps. You could frown, demand attention, or simply smile and carry on. Stoicism chooses the last. Acceptance is power. 3. Do not seek external validation. Many men derive their self-worth from a woman's attention. Marcus Aurelius would warn, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Be self-sufficient. Your value doesn't rise and fall with someone else's behavior. Steve, a colleague, was obsessed with a woman's social media likes. He realized that by letting go, focusing on his growth, and building confidence outside her attention, he became naturally attractive. When she noticed him later, it was no longer about validation, it was about his presence. 4. Be busy with purpose. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The Stoics teach us to live purposefully. When a woman ignores you, don't waste time dwelling on it. Engage in your work, hobbies, fitness, and friendships. Fill your life with purpose. Think of it like this: a man staring at a candle cannot see the sun. The sun is your life, your purpose, and your joy. She noticing you is just a reflection, not the source. 5. Practice indifference to external outcomes. Marcus Aurelius writes, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Being ignored is not inherently painful. Pain comes from how you interpret it. Reframe it. See it as information, not judgment. She's exercising her own autonomy. It doesn't devalue you. 6. Develop patience. Love cannot be forced. Stoicism teaches that everything has its natural course. You cannot rush fate. Marcus Aurelius believed in patience as a virtue. A friend named Mike learned this the hard way. He tried to force attention, sent constant messages, and became anxious. By practicing patience, focusing on himself, not her responses, he naturally built magnetism. The more you rush, the less you attract. The more patient, the more presence you command. 7. Understand that others live according to their own nature. Other people's behavior is a result of their own reasoning and character. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if she ignores you, it may have nothing to do with you. People act according to their own logic, desires, and distractions. Instead of taking it personally, step back and understand this. Emotional detachment doesn't mean indifference. It means clarity and composure. 8. Keep your emotions in check. Emotion clouds judgment. Marcus Aurelius constantly practiced observing feelings without being controlled by them. Imagine sending another text impulsively while feeling rejected. That text is reactive, not strategic. Pause, breathe, respond, or choose not to respond. From a place of calm power. Story: Alex was ignored for 3 days. Instead of reacting, he focused on his fitness routine. When he later interacted with her, he was relaxed, smiling, composed. She noticed the difference immediately. 9. Show value through absence. The Stoic idea of non-attachment applies perfectly here. By not clinging, you demonstrate that your value is independent of her attention. Absence is magnetic. If she senses you're calm, confident, and self-sufficient, curiosity grows. Not chasing attention creates intrigue. 10. Cultivate your inner character above all. Finally, Marcus Aurelius would insist, waste no more time on what others think of you. Improve your soul. Focus on becoming a man of virtue, integrity, and self-respect. Your external life, including relationships, naturally aligns with inner excellence. When your inner character is strong, external attention becomes secondary, but often, naturally, more attracted. Conclusion. Let's go back to Adam. After practicing these 10 principles, he transformed his approach completely. He stopped chasing, started living with purpose, and focused on his inner growth. She began noticing the calm, confident energy radiating from him, and the relationship that seemed impossible became natural, effortless, and mutually respectful. This is the essence of Stoicism applied to modern love. Control what you can, let go of what you cannot, and live with virtue. The moment you internalize this, you become untouchable, not through manipulation, but through natural presence, confidence, and self-respect. So remember, when a woman ignores you, do not panic, breathe, act like a Stoic, control your mind, accept reality, focus on purpose, and cultivate your inner character. Everything else falls into place naturally. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.